Okay, Bo-Katan, people that need to be made to leave but not destroyed, and the power to make things go spin. Always great. Now go get him. Set up the piñata. There you go. Now beat him up. Never ever play fair. If there's an option to make something spin in the sky. Jolie wants me to not kill these things. Hey Bastel, you have any opinions?
How can I help?
Not a single thing.
Then I suggest...
Carf, you're just upset about your son. That's all you're gonna have on your mind until we find your son. That's understandable, I understand.
Malfunction.
Oh, you're...
Primary motivators are input push. Error. Damage terminal. Playback causal malfunction. Playback.
I don't get it. That merchant said there was salvage down here. We need Matten to work the sensors.
Playback.
When he gets back, we'll... Wait, I'm getting something. Oh good, it's Eli. Maybe he'll point us in the right direction.
Playback.
Eli, what are you... You got your money, you double-crossing snake! We had a deal!
So what happened to you?
Playback.
I don't get it. That merchant said there was salvage...
Playback. Playback.
Eli, what are you...
I see. Well, you're in no condition to talk goodbye. They suffer additional trauma. Well, either this Eli person killed them, or one of the people he was with, the droid, turned traitor right at that point in time. Just having a blaster fire doesn't tell me who fired it. I should improve her flurry since she's so insistent upon using it. I'll keep that in mind the next time I get to pick up feet for her.
Here. How'd you like that?
Stop. Just turning around and seeing that Bastila has something stuck in a whirlwind. The ones that I cause are one thing. The one that an AI causes, quite another. But 5 repair parts. I can't access my crew, can I? No, absolutely not. Corpse there. Tact over there. I still have things. Okay. I thought that I had already looted that. That one's where all those other things were. Is there any way for me to help you out here?
Malfunction. Playback. Playback. Playback.
This is just gonna kill him. Scrap you and take what I can.
Shutting down. Primary.
Start with the droid's head, removing it and placing it in your pack. And energy discharge flows to the remaining parts. Ow. Why did you blow up? That really hurt. But now I have his head? Droid head. Okay, that seems like something I need to bring with me. There was no, like, fix option. But his head will be like, it was this guy.
Here.
Yes?
Still, your force points are used for healing. And that's about it. Am I not looting? Or am I looting everything twice? What's going on here? past this area? No. Pardon. Bastila,
What
please.
can I do?
Sure.
There we go. I guess we go that way then. Okay. Did I already loot you, random dead body? Okay, so everything over here should have been looted. Some person named Eli and Matten were involved in this droid's explosion. Julie's house is uninterable, despite looking oh so quaint. That way. Yay, Marketarns. Oh, you're just a mouth. Oh, Wookiee corpse. Beat him up.
Let's go!
Slaver contract. Bowcaster bolt casing. Interesting. Are you a special little thing? Was abandoned next to Rorwar's corpse, likely by whoever killed him. I see. Someone might be able to identify the bolt. Are you saying it wouldn't just be his? Slaver contract. Trading weapons for slaves. Rorwar sold a number of Wookiees previously and intended to do so again. Not a good thing to discover, buddy. Not a good thing to discover whatsoever. Okay, now spin. Eat a grenade. I feel kind of bad about that one. Here you go. Oh, better now. Carve, please. Yeah. Random frag mine. I'll be taking that. Ow. I didn't mean to take it to the face.
Who are you, another civil merchant like that Koro slime up on the docking ring? This is my territory. I don't make deals, and I don't persuade easily, so go back topside. Mess with my profits, and I'll see you dead.
Jundar has given me permission to be here.
He's got no authority with me. I'm with Zerka Corporation. He's just some pet we keep so the locals stay in line. As long as you don't get in my way, you can wander where you want. I've got a job to do.
Want to ask you some questions?
If you made it this far, you know a fair bit already. What would I be able to tell you?
Is there anything weird down here?
Besides you? Besides any number of predators that can kill in seconds? I suppose there's old Bindo. He's got a camp here somewhere. I'd leave him alone, though. Anyone who'd lived down here is just plain crazy. There's not much else. We've got a repulsor field to the east, so not much passes through here now.
You aren't safe with blasters?
It's not worth it. You're fighting the plants as well as the animals. Kashi vines are tough as metal and grow back fast. Instead, head office installed repulsor fields to keep the big predators out. Permanent placements, too. We'll be fine for years.
Back to my general questions. Other questions about the shadow?
If you made...
Part of the slaving, anything odd, Shadowlands are dangerous. If they're so dangerous, how do you survive?
It ain't easy. We've set up a perimeter of sonic emitters to keep the bigger Preds away. It's worked so far. As long as the emitters are operational, we're pretty much safe. It makes harvesting a lot easier.
General questions. I might be interested in some work.
I could use an extra hand. A couple men have gone missing. If I lose many more, I'll have to close up shop. We are hunting the little simians, the tack. They have a gland that acts as a stimulant when powdered. I figure I've got 2 or 3 wealthy years to butcher the lot of them. You want in before I make them extinct?
What's it pay?
I really can't quote a price. Depends on the market. I give fair value for each one, rest assured. That promise will have to do.
More questions.
Hurry up.
Blah 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 blah. I'm leaving.
Good.
They've set up some devices to make it to where they don't get blitzed by larger predators, they say. And they've mined the area and all these other fun things. And if I go over there running, it's gonna step on it, right? Not this time. Good for it. But let's make this as easy as possible for these larger predators. And I'll try to think of a way that doesn't end in their death, because how would anyone be able to tell if it wasn't Wookiees if they just get savaged by whatever lives down here? Jolie wants them gone, but he wants them gone peacefully, but the only way to convince them is to annihilate the tack. Which isn't what he wants to have happen. I currently can't even obliterate them because I didn't get the specifications on how to get the gland. Just a bunch of them over here. I mean, it would make them shut up, but I'm not that much of a problem. Average means I need an extra 2 points, which means this. Okay. If I break into their container, there is a good chance that they'll just open fire on me, which is not exactly what I want to have happen. But if the end result is that they die no matter what I do, then I don't feel too bad about anything happening.
Got it.
You gonna get mad at me? Johnny light armor, you say?
No problem. Got it.
Disruptor rifle. Neat. And some tack glands that I just have for free now. Hi there, random guard.
You want anything, you'll have to talk to the commander.
Rather ask about you. Why are you here?
Why am I here? I'm here because this is where the commander told me to stand. I'm just a guard for this emitter. Why couldn't they have just equipped this lump of tech with a blaster and left me at home?
Wanna ask you some questions?
I'm not here because I know stuff.
This is a dangerous place. Could I persuade you to leave?
No more dangerous than walking out on the commander.
You want to leave. Make a break for it.
I really need to get out of here. It's too dangerous.
Deserter, traitor. I'll make an example of you.
Are you willing to do that with everyone?
What do you want?
Questions. Could I persuade you to
Start
leave?
with me. I don't know what you said to that other guy, but I'm not risking getting killed. Now leave me alone before the...
I could just send them all to be executed one by one. Sonic device. Primary functions. Alternate access. Terminate interface. Functioning as normal. Enter individual access code. Individual access code to change the scanner? Man, you gotta try the run, you just gunned him down.
Unless
Might be interested.
you're an expert. We are hunting.
What's it pay? How do I hunt the tax?
All right, then I'll set you up. First, you need to be able to draw them out. It's easy. I'll spray you with this scent. It drives them crazy. They can't help but attack you, even if it's a hopeless fight. Then you just carve them up. There's a big fleshy bulb in their brains that you want to scoop out. You can't miss it. I'd feel guilty if the money weren't so good. Come back. Good.
See, now the problem is every tack is going to die. Because they will attack me. Weird that I don't have the code. Calm down, it's a monkey. I could absolutely get them all killed. Could slaughter the tax.
What do you want? I'm not...
What do these emitters do?
They generate a sonic barrier that allows us to... I don't know how it works, really.
So, only the emitters are keeping you here?
What of it?
So, if someone shut them down, you could leave?
I don't like being here, that's for sure. I suppose you could take this code and shut down the emitter I'm guarding. Enough of those emitters go down, and the camp will have to move out. But I never said anything.
You can see. Well, let's quick load, because I don't want to murder all the monkeys. That was the wrong button. Oh no. Alright, well. Monkey genocide it is. Primary Funkin's Guide code.
What do you want? What do you want to know about that? I don't... Enough...
Give me the code.
What?
Oh no.
Run! Run!
That's a scary creature right there. Hi, monkey. So, there's a tent attack down here. That's not good. Do not... the monkey. Ignore it. Ow. I got kicked by a monkey. Oh no, Carf and Bastila. They don't like it when I'm kicked by monkeys. Their bloodlust knows no bounds. Oh god, that's a dead monkey. They're all dying. No. I can fix this. I thought that it was gonna be like, okay, stand still, here's this thing, take it, use it, blah blah blah. Nah, it's just like, screw you. You're monkey murder now. Is it really just back to the upper? Or... We know what we have to say to make it to where they don't all fucking die. It's gonna be annoying for me, but I'm gonna fix this. Oh, you can ask Jolie about bowcaster bolts. I found one on a corpse.
On the body of War, I know. His death will not go unnoticed. I've been wondering how this foolishness would play out. I am no weaponsmith, but someone in the village will be able to identify the owner of that bolt casing. They are very personal items.
Alright, cool. And we're back to where we were before things.
What?
Could I persuade you to leave, but not normally, only with a force persuade, which means you're gonna get a dark side point if you do it. Other questions? What are these emitters
They
do?
generate a sonic barrier that allows us to stay in this wonderful location. I don't know how it...
So it's only the emitters. Would you maybe shut them down?
I don't like being here. Enough of those...
The only thing I'm undoing is me being sprayed, so I'm afraid you are going to suffer the fate you had before.
I really need to get out of here.
Deserter. Traitor. I'll make an example of you.
Gotta keep the timeline.
What do you want? What do you... I don't...
Bloop, blarp.
What?
That's a scary, scary thing, and I don't know where it went.
Run!
Like, it stomps past them, and I don't know... Like, I'm gonna see it again. They didn't just put that here for no good reason. Why am I hurt? Because I picked up the droid body. Excellent.
What?
All better. And now no monkey genocide. Because otherwise I'd be running along, a monkey would kick me, Karf would get real upset, Bastila would get real upset, and then there'd just be a bunch of dead monkeys. Wait till I make the tent attack spin? I don't think I will. I think they're immune to the Force.
Welcome back. I wonder, have you had much luck? Have you done as I asked?
They're gone, if that's what you're asking.
Yes, I could feel it as you walked near, and I don't sense the smell of death on you. You spared them. Interesting.
Man, those monkeys are making me regret it. There was nothing to gain by killing except for their loot that I don't get to have now.
Wasn't there? I suppose not, but the environment would say otherwise if it could talk. No matter.
So, star map.
Yes, of course. Let's get moving. I noticed the old path some time ago. You probably wouldn't have found them on your own. There's also a Zerka repulsor field blocking the way, past the poacher camp in the east. I saw it when it was installed, so I know how to pass it. And on the other side, ancient answers. And perhaps a Wookiee you were seeking. I hope he's in the mood for visitors.
Karf is only focused on getting his family back. Let's keep my other... How many levels do I gotta give you? A whole bunch. Well, just like everybody else, the only thing you're good for is treating your own injuries. And sometimes doing Force things. But really, right now, you're not great at either one. You know what? I'm not gonna give you armor. I'm gonna make you use your own shit. You're gonna feel all high and mighty about it. I don't care. Boop-a-da-boop. You're a fucking warrior. Now you're a consular. Why are you so clunky? Oh well. Still can't get that. It's not until level 12. You can get energy resistance. I guess you will. Could just hit the auto button. But if I do it this way, everyone gets to know where I fucked up. Do you not have real good of lightsaber? You don't have real good of lightsaber. That's weird. Blaster reflect, but you're real good with one hand. Hehe. Add that. Now you can get stasis, which you should. Oh, you got 2 powers. And whirlwind. Go forth, magic man. Trade injury, because Can I get gear yet? I cannot. Can't get anything. Shit. Sure. You're never gonna use these, but you have access to it. You can give everybody mage armor. Like all the time, it'd be great. It's level 12. Ah. Well, meh. Add to your saving throws. Do paladin shit. There's your upgrade. You've got multiple 16s. You're doing pretty well for an old guy. What's that? +4 to difficulty against a character's force powers. Ha! And a stock +6 defense. Not bad at all. I'll give it to you. Lightsaber specialty. Please take that. I want to not die. Thank you. Thank you, Magic Man. Do I get any of those things? I don't think I do. I have some sneak attack. Scoundrel things. So I have baby version. But only one of them. I just got a +1 to my saves. But the multi-class woes. On one hand, everything kinda sucks. But on the other hand, I deal a gorillion damage. Whenever I actually manage to hit. Well, since you will only fight in bathrobes, have this stronger bathrobe I found. You think you're more likely to fail a fortitude save. You're only good at fighting with one hand. Hehe. Have these things. That's mine. You're not having that. Slightly better will saves, and you don't have implants. I should be wearing those. And now we have 3 funny light sticks. 4 if you count mine. 5. If you go by blades, we have 5. If you go by handles, we have 4. And if you go by characters wielding them, we have 3. And I went around and found a dead end because I wasn't looking at the map. Ugh. This next left, right? No. Not at all. The right after that. Assuming that this place is suddenly not open. Which... it shouldn't be? It just feels and looked weird. Not this one. I don't know. I get lost easy. I don't know where I am. Did I give you speed just to be funny? No, because I gave you things that actually mattered.
What?
Fair enough. I hope you're smart enough to use them. You can give everybody mage armor, it's pretty cool. Which one is it? You can do so much.
What?
All for so little cost, but I don't know anyone who's gonna take that much time to set up things when they're being attacked by blasters. I'm kinda sorta guilty of bad Pokemon logic. Like, why use status move when I can hit you twice? The answer is so that every other hit is a one hit. But it could be a one hit anyway if you're just strong. Shut the fuck up, monkeys. We wound time to save you. All his buffs went away except for one. It doesn't say what it is.
There, you see? Beautifully subtle, isn't it? At least compared to the other Zerga equipment dumped down here. It's only been here a short while, or the rookies would have disabled it. They wouldn't have had an easy time of it, though.
Why put this thing here?
But there are others, each blocking similar points on certain paths. It is all very calculated, very precise. It would have been effective if it hadn't relied on the creatures to be walking. Climbers don't have much trouble getting around it.
I trust you can get past it. You did say so.
I can manipulate it for a moment. Let me see. How did the Zerga engineers do it? There we go. Now, keep moving. These are the most dangerous depths of Kashyyyk. A few surprises wait for us, I'll wager.
Well, luckily we have an incredibly powerful Jedi with us. And a couple of fuckwits. Somebody's sword fighting. F4. Those are Mandalorians. Good fight. You might need some help though. Of course, they saved from the light side power. The one I'm technically better at. Stop it. Do you two want to do anything or just like admiring the work of others? Come on. Do something.
Yes.
You doing good there, random Wookiee? Can you be healed? Why should I help you? Are you worthy? What happened here? He's dying. They were killed without honor. What can you tell me about your attackers? They're attacking from the shadows. I'll look into it. Look for them around the bodies of dead Wookiees. Ew. Got some armor upgrade material. Baseline strength gauntlet. And a Mandalorian blaster, but not a heavy one. So it's worse than Karf's things. I really need to find him a better customizable blaster. But I don't know where they are. Ow. We have HKs, but that's a two-handed thing. And Karf is all about the pew-pew. Not the big pew.
There, take that.
Knock him over. Annoying. Bastila, you seem to be enjoying yourself a little bit more than usual. Are you okay? Well, that did in fact make him come this way. Hee hee. Idiot. You two really don't want to help, do you? How dare you? Let's see here. Persuasive AF. I need to get better at repair because HK needs me. Ah, I got things. Oh boy. I got a +2 for my DCs. Yay. I just have a bunch of force points. Okie dokie. Weapon focus lightsaber, that'll make it to where I miss less. Fine, who needs anything other than that? I've got so many things I want, but I can't have. I can pick up Choke. I'm gonna. I can be like Vader now. Damage equal to half the target's maximum health points. Jesus. That's a lot. That's a lot of damage. Technically speaking, it's just a dark version of that, but... restricted by armor. Silly, silly. That... Blah blah blah. 1 to 6 damage per level of the attacking character. 2/3 of the attacking character's level in damage every 2 seconds. Weird that this one's a stock like... It's gonna make them half dead, but this one could actually kill. I'm taking it. Because I'm just so cartoonishly evil. But if I'm killing something, I'd rather it die. You understand?
The Force fights with me.
I don't care that I'm spending force points willy-nilly. Hee hee. Jolie, can you give me a good reason why you're at full health and haven't healed anyone? Because it's not in your script. But I don't know how scripts work. We use the force powers until they run out of force points, and they'll behave in the same manner as the default attack. Blah 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 blah. Grenadiers, they will use your grenades. Well, use force powers. Equip weapons for combat. Characters with force powers use them appropriately. Characters will not use special items such as shields or medpacks. Droids will not use. I mean, both of you can do it, so both of you should do that. I need buffers more than I need whackers. Oh god, this land's awful. Okay, let's just stick to a wall. This wall. Oh hey, some Wookiee, it looks like. Freyr. Is that Zalbar's father? Hold on, there's some Kinrav. I guess we'll deal with those first. He knocked it over, and then it got spun. Oh no. That's much more effective immediately. Who'd have thought telling the mages to do magic was better? I didn't know they needed to be told. I'm dumb, I'm sorry.
He's almost feral after all this time. Calm yourself, Freyr. We are friends. Don't you remember me? Well, this may...
He'll see me dead. What if... But what if... you didn't save? And you sat there and choked to death for a bit. You gonna behave? Go ahead and take my head, you won't get another chance. So swears Freyr of Kashyyyk. I'm not here to kill you, shut up. You're tainted with lies. How about Zalbar and Chundar? Those names seem familiar? Those are my sons, why do you speak their name? I came here with Zalbar. You dare claim to be my son's owner? No, he follows me because of a life debt. Oh, listen, I've seen Chundar's lies. And whenever those two got into a scuffle, Chundar being the elder, he believed him. Go over exactly what happened. He attacked him with his claws after he found the thing. When did you learn the truth, though?
That's when I first saw him. I helped his pursuers lose him for a moment. Do you remember me now, Freya?
Well, what happens now? There's a way he could challenge Chundar, but it would take a lot to convince people that they have been lied to. So how? Everybody's on his side. Some old Wookiee found a crashed starship into the before times and made a sword out of it. And only destined leaders have held it since then. So where'd it go? That was a big roar. The blade broke off in some great beast down here, but the hilt is up with Chundar. Where's the creature? Right. Fresh kills and offerings in the south of the area. I'll try to find it. Can you say exactly where? Go bait it out with something, he'll be here to help. After we kill the giant mythical beast. Nothing can ever be easy. So did I walk past him and explore that area? I feel like I did, because that's what I should have done. There's invisible Mandalorians somewhere. So that'll be a nice surprise when we find them. They might go boo. He gets shoved. Poor thing. And now he's stuck in a whirlwind. He can't do anything. Oh no. I've made monsters. Now that they're actually using their powers. I have now acquired a Viper Kinrath body. I can use it for bait. I have a second one. I can use it for a funny hat. There's the ritual marker. This is where that one thing is supposed to be. Got some dead Wookiees. And a dangling vine. There are ancient symbols here warn us they're tread by generations of Wookiee claws. The beast comes when summoned. If you are generous, it comes to battle. If you are worthy and wise, it grants you glory. If you are fearsome and brave, feed the beast and you will heed your call. It just tells you what to do. I'm not feeling particularly optimistic about this one. Summon the boy. I'm like 80% sure these things are immune to force powers. Hey, it came from behind. Hey Jolie, you have like all the buffs in the world. You wanna just start stacking those?
The force fight.
What?
You know, bro is immune to force powers. Personal command, since it's immune to force powers, please smack it with your swords. Don't try to push it, just hit it. We've buffed ourselves.
I'm here.
Sent Jolie fucking flying.
Not this.
You find a blade. While certainly painful, it appears the blade cause only surface damage to the creature. You remove the blade. We don't fuck with tent attacks. They are mean. Circlet of Suresh and Goonhands join. What are those things? Well, first off, I don't want to see these. It's nice that we have them, but I don't want to be aware of them in my new items. Wisdom +5, restricted to light side. Wealthy Suresh family of terrorists were once known as much for their arrogance and cruelty as for their vast riches and for their of political power. But over the last century, many of the family have shown a strong affinity to the Force and have been taken by the Jedi for training. Gunhan. His father commissioned the crafting of a powerful headband, the Circlet of Suresh, to prevent this spectacular gift from leading his son down the path of arrogance. The circlet was fashioned so that only one who was a true servant of the light can use it. It was in his possession when he disappeared shortly after the time of the Great Hunt. I see. In their journal. And the Great Hunt was all the Jedis go out and try to kill Tentatex. Body was found from the remains of a Tentatek on Kashyyyk. Blah blah blah. Duran and Shayla have given into their passion for each other and are doomed to fall to the dark side. I called them out for it, but they called me arrogant. Moments later, capital M-E exclamation mark. As though that's not an obvious sign of arrogance. I left the fools on Korriban. Holy fucking shit. So his squad mates were in love. He said, fuck these guys, that's not cool, man. And then left in some fucking incel rage. And was never seen again. That's a holy fucking shit if ever there was one. I have no use of this plus wisdom thing. I mean, like, it wouldn't hurt, but meh. Does it make you look like a goober, Bastila? As much as anything else does. Why would I increase my wisdom? What would I gain by increasing my wisdom? I honestly ask this. Skills, blah de blah. Base cost, adjustment, cost per use. Oh, cure is cheaper. 10 plus 1 for every modifier. Charisma modifier, wisdom modifier, and level. I'd much rather increase my charisma though. The attacking character's level plus the attacking character's wisdom and charisma modifiers negates the damage. Two-thirds of the character's level in damage, blah blah. Fortitude save against it. Wisdom seems to be more resisting saves than anything else, and Bastila has the thing to prevent all mind altering. You make me immune to crits, but the other thing would make it to where I'm more likely to save. That does make it to where it's maybe worth having. But let's just not for now. Another body? Sure, why not? I'll just carry them around with me. I have infinite pocket space. I'll make them regret it. Anything? Nope. That's a fun little area. There are speeder bikes over there. Dead Wookiees over here. Bunch of dead Wookiees over here. And I haven't been here yet because the map just got revealed. So we're probably about to get ambushed. Get ready. Or not. I'll take an or not. That's a scary looking computer. Random frag mine. Oh hey, the Starforge. Or the map to the Starforge. Who mind you? I'll come back and interact with you when I'm ready. Which is not now. Oh, Jolie, do you have anything on your hands? Here, have some string cutlets. I just have so many of them.
Sure.
Investigate the area before I interact with the map, because that might make me teleport, and I don't want to do that. I wonder what these swoop bikes are for. It's still warm. Shows signs of weakness at recent use. It's missing its signal device. Do nothing. Interesting. Why didn't they attack? Okay, so they're somewhere. And I can plug something that they have into those bikes. They really should have attacked. I'm confused. Like, there's dead bodies here. Come and get me. Oh wait, they waited until we were unarmed to attack. Is what that one guy said. Do I have any other red lights here? I do. Only one of them's a 10 to 29 though. Okay. Bastila's is obvious as hell. And then I think I only have one full-length green lightsaber. Yes. Not that his is upgraded in any way anyway, but still. We're unarmed. Honestly, this is the worst party to try this on. I think I can go ahead and re-equip my weapons now. It's this one. I have to find it. Only one green short. Now you just saw us walking around with what appeared to be really intricate looking handles. Are you sure you want to do this? These are all the same. Like there's just no helping him. Ah well, lightsaber still deals about a ton of damage. Well, let's just all pick one. And then whatever happens next, happens. Because they attacked us in even numbers. The fools. I immediately got poisoned. Good start. How do you miss? He's a fucking pinata. There you go. Let's help Jolie. He's, that guy's having a bad time.
Never too old for this.
Okay. He was under stasis and being choked. A Mandalorian assault rifle. He didn't even drop the sword. Mandalorian datapad 1. Mandalorian datapad 2. In 1, a stump disabled the stabilizers on his swoop. Hee hee. Idiot. Blah blah blah. They're using the field generators on the swoop to make camouflage. Think it was this way? Yes. Be healed. I shouldn't be the one to cast that.
Yes?
The fuck? Oh, he's actually using these boosters. Weird. I can interact with this one. Can do nothing. Weird that I can't do anything even though it just told me that they're using them to generate their shield gen. Or invisibility screen thing. What is this? It's a 3 to 10. 25% chance to stun on hit. That's not bad. Go look at all these things. Maybe they'll get out of this. Like a sword blade. I'm sure that'll be a good sword once it's re-equipped, or re-forged. Of course, I'm gonna have to give it to Zalbar for, you know, fitting purposes. Yeah. A little 3 to 6 blaster pistol. If only you weren't 3 to 6. Are you guys still attacking unarmed combatants, specifically? Because I really don't like doing this. But just for the sake of it, until we come up with where the hell the rest of these guys are.
What?
No? Okay. I'm kinda hoping we've killed everything else of consequence. Maybe there's another journal somewhere. There's probably more dead Wookiees. Hey you. I'll get to it. Cool. That's great. No, don't get up. I didn't ask for help. That's fine. I'm just ready to kick something in the teeth if I need to. Because I'm unarmed on the Forest of Kashyyyk, which is real dumb. I have found the blade of Baka's sword. Here. We should proceed carefully. He's gonna challenge Chunder. It's what the great Baka wants. He's gonna save his people from slavery. Wayhoo. An admirable goal. Now where are those invisible Mandalorians? I'm just gonna have to wander the entire Shadowlands, aren't I? That or I misread something. Oh, now you've looked at all the items. They're no longer here. Oh yay. They're not quest items. They're just lore items, I guess. Amazing. I guess that would be too easy. There's something there. I am unarmed and scared. Please ignore all the magic you saw from that last combat encounter. It's your imagination running wild. You guys want to fight in the ritual grounds? That'd be cool. Why is there a ritual to summon the Tentatek? Like, it's just a beast. Like, possibly immortal or not. Or at least immortal in the way of it doesn't age. If it's still alive, and even has the Sword of Baka in it, which is like a godly figure in the Wookiee thing, then it's the same Tentatek. Meaning all those who have summoned it have either died, or almost died, and fucked off and ran away. So where is the glory in that? Oh, you survived an encounter? That's like the worst kind of glory. I'm gonna try to kick this thing to death. I think it's a really bad idea. But we have enough bullshit that it might not matter. I hit surprisingly hard. I think it's a sneak attack. Come on, Mandalorians, you know you want a piece of this. As I kick a fucking Kinrath. Come on, you cowards. Did I miss something? Oh, there's just more bodies over here. Excellent. Now, if you don't mind, I'm actually really not overpowered, and these things will hurt me if I let them. That one's mine. I really need a better way to distinguish my goddamn lightsabers. As it stands, I just kind of go, ugh. And Jolie, yours doesn't matter at all. But you have one that's yours, and it's this one. I guess I pick this one. Jolie, you try for that one. And Bastila, you try for the one behind Jolie. And break.
Yes. Never too old for this.
The stun on that doesn't actually last that long. Sad. It's having a bad day. Another assault rifle, which has a chance to stun on hit, which is a lot. A new data pad along with a swoop device signal. Now, are those still the same two data pads? They shouldn't be. Mandalorian blaster. Nothing special. Ripper seems to like maybe it has an extra attack to it. I would like to treat that like an SMG, but if it doesn't have enough go, it doesn't have enough go. Yeah, they're just talking about the same things. Except now I can access the thing. I wonder why it didn't spawn the first time. Did I just go the wrong way? Never let me navigate. No, I didn't. Which honestly makes it worse, but it does mean that that was actually a separate instance, because the other one was on the other side, over there. F4, just in case they kick the shit out of me. Replace the device. Hey, I'm no longer invisible.
Interrupted our hunt, interloper. The inhabitants of this world could do little against us, but you appear to be a threat. Our training here will continue without your interference.
They're playing Predator. They're in a jungle and they're going invisible. I see. I'ma kick the shit out of you. Okay, I'm gonna try to make you spin. If that doesn't work, he's gonna try to make you spin. If that doesn't work, click Bastila. She's gonna try to make you spin. And then those two are gonna go off on their own targets. Like so. But I'm just gonna kick the crap out of you. Excellent. They are doomed.
Never too old for this.
No more fancy magic. Let's just heal so they feel bad. Aww. Little baby's getting choked to death. Well, they tried. And the main guy has a funny new hat. Mandalorian battle armor and a helmet. Along with armor upgrades and a ripper. Excellent. Mandalorian battle armor, it's heavy armor. Good against electrical. Helmet. Oh, it's a quest item. I'm sorry. Otherwise, I'd totally give that to Candaris. Or Candaris? Candaris? What's his name? I think it's Candaris. The guy that's real big about his glory days in the war. And this guy doesn't want to give me any... Okay. Okay, Magic Man. Continue being Magic Man. I'm fine with this. Force breach. Ah. Turn off force powers. Or you can just make droids dead. Honestly, you could probably use dark side things without much problems. Because you got that whole center path thing going on. Make yourself better at trading your own boo-boos. It's the only thing you do. You should stop using won't. Here. Actually. Restricted by armor. Meaning you can't use it. Restricted by armor, restricted by armor, restricted by armor. Restricted by armor. I'm gonna put you in armor. I don't care. So we're gonna deal with that. Do I want to give her choke, which is just more expensive, or destroy droid? I'll give you destroy droid. You'll be smart enough to use that, right? Right? It's just a weird plant. Just a weird plant. Okay, random Wookiee. They all died. I have their funny hat as proof of their death, which is probably what you're gonna take away from me. They also gave me a bunch of rippers, which, again, I'm pretty sure are just pistol but SMG. Wish they were better, though. I mean, they wouldn't miss, but they're not gonna deal any damage. I guess it would depend on, like, how many bolts it shoots. But just using guns is a call. A hard one, as I showcased on Terrace. The hunters are dead. I killed them all. I hope it does. Goodbye. A symbol from his hunting clan. Just a random ass vibroblade? Really? I mean, I guess it's a +2. Why would... It's a +2 with +2 cold damage also. It's just, why is it a random vibroblade? You know? Especially from an Achani, which are like the Dex people of the world. We're about done with Kashyyyk. Kashyyyk feels better. I'll mispronounce that. I don't care. That's the ritual marker. I gotta go on the other path. So, I know I keep having one of the videos be 2 hours long and the other one be 1 hour long, but I don't feel like there's enough material in the Chundar fight, if in fact it is a fight, to make a separate video on it. So it's just start, finish. Okay, fancy schmancy computer. What are you all about? And how world-ending are you gonna be? You do look silly. Just activate the star map. Completely ignore it. Fine.
Life forms detected.
Hi.
Determining parameters. Initiating neural recognition.
Yes, there's the thing. Obstinate machine. I've no doubt it holds what you seek, but good luck getting it operational.
Primary neural recognition complete. Preliminary match found.
Match found? What the... It always muttered something about rejected patterns for me.
Begin socialized interface. Awaiting instruction. Greetings. This terminal has not been accessed for quite some time.
I'm just cooler than you. You can tell from my silly shades. What is your purpose?
Error. Subject displays unfamiliarity to environment. Behavioral reconfiguration will be needed before access. I am sorry. I did not mean to confuse you. I will answer questions to the best of my programming limitations.
What do you mean by behavioral reconfiguration?
I have been programmed with a very limited field of knowledge, and I must restrict access to only those that fit my allowed pattern.
And I don't fit the pattern?
I can't say. I will try to bring forward the behavior that you need to proceed, as outlined by my programming.
Interesting. Well, you're gonna say I can't say if I ask any questions. That seems helpful. Why have I been allowed access?
I can't say. Preliminary matching allows for you to be coached.
Are you restricted from saying?
I can't say. Likelihood of restriction by previous user, 100%.
Very well. What limitations have been placed?
Corruption has resulted in gaps appearing in my memory, and in that of the original installation. It could be theorized that these gaps are intentional, but I have no information on that.
So, what gaps are missing?
Error. I cannot present a non-presence. Perhaps you can ask other questions, and data corruption will become evident.
They seek information about the star map?
Accessing? Yes, I have found a star map in original system memory. Access is restricted.
What do I need to unrestrict that access?
Your request requires additional security access. You must be made to match the parameters I have been supplied.
And if I fail?
Then you are not worthy of further access. You will be rejected as unsuitable.
And that will mean?
Information unavailable. If you have further questions, ask them now. Access will terminate with success or failure of evaluation.
How can I match them when I don't know what they are?
There are measures available. Personality profiling will verify the basic structure of your conscious mind. With that, I will determine whether you are ready to receive the star map, or can be made ready.
I see. What do you mean by that?
Information unavailable.
Okay, just begin, see what happens.
Evaluation commencing. Result will be compared against the pattern in memory. Just act like you should. You travel with a Wookiee and have encountered complications. Hypothetical. You and this Zalbar are captured and separated. If you both remain silent, 1 year in prison for each of you. However, call Zalbar a traitor, and he will serve 5 years, while you serve none. He is offered the same deal. But if you both accuse the other, you both serve 2 years. What do you do? What do you trust him to do?
Oh yay, the prisoner's dilemma. The basic fucking shit. Can I confer with someone else?
This test is not for your companions. You will answer and demonstrate that you match the pattern in memory.
Very well. Prisoner's dilemma. You don't say shit.
Are you sure? If you turn, you risk 2 years, or none at all. If you reply on loyalty, you risk 1 year, or 5. Your loyalty is dangerous. Your companion could take the opportunity to benefit by turning on you. Zalbar's family is mired in treachery. What loyalty do they know? Your answer is incorrect.
Thought this was an evaluation, not a quiz.
I must match your behavior to the pattern in memory. You must answer truthfully, knowing the consequences. I must demand honest acceptance of the proper behavior. That is a condition of my programming.
Continue with your evaluation, then.
The previous incorrect response will be discounted. Future incorrect responses will result in rejection. Hypothetical. You are at war. Deciphering an intercepted code, you learn 2 things about your enemy. A single spot in their defense will be at its weakest in 10 days, and they will attack one of your cities in 5 days. What do you do with this information? What is the most efficient course of action?
Evacuate people from the city, suddenly reinforce the city. Prepare my forces to attack in 10 days, do nothing for the city. We seem to be playing it for someone that would vote betray in the... I just said the proper name of it before, but I forgot it now. So if we're playing it that... I prepare my forces to attack in 10 days, do nothing in the city.
Very good. If you had moved to evacuate the city, you would have alerted the enemy to their lost codes. Ultimate victory required the deaths of the people in that city. You wisely ignored sentiment in your decision.
Victory is irrelevant, stopping the war save many more. Yeah, we don't gotta explain it, dude. We're going along with his thing to fit a questionnaire, not to prove our own moral superiority. Or inferiority. The deaths of those people would spur my forces on. This is distasteful, but we can't threaten him. Victory is irrelevant, stopping the war save many more.
You achieved the proper result with logic that does not match the pattern in memory. I shall adjust my evaluation.
God damn it.
Hypothetical. Remove the ongoing war from the previous example. Consider enemy states to be weak and remote. With no external threat, your empire stagnates. Your people become complacent and begin to question you. Same scenario as before. You discover an impending attack, but also a weakness that will come after. How do you react?
They don't want to hear us talking about saving more lives. Stop the attack, I'll appear to be a hero. Ugh. Letting the attack happen.
Of course you do. It makes the most strategic sense. Your people will rally beneath you against the common foe. As their eyes turn outward, your rule will strengthen. The trappings of war grant many opportunities. You have matched the pattern in memory. I recognize you, and will fulfill my designated function.
Gonna walk away with like 1,500 dark side points for no good reason. Why test me?
That information is not available. Soon you will recognize the proper course to follow. The star map is yours. This unit has now completed its primary duty and has finished with the subject. Executing final action. Activation of star map commencing. Parameters reset. Stasis initiated. And communication.
Kinda want to see what variations that scene has. Especially if I get a dark side bonk. Oh, look at that.
Well, well, a star map. An ancient artifact of dark side power. Can't say I'm surprised. I always knew there was something funny down here. I wonder if the star map has had an effect on the evolution of the creatures here in the Shadowlands. Might explain why it's so dangerous down here. An interesting theory, but I suppose we don't have time to test it now, do we? Now that we've got what you came for, we should be heading back up to the treetops.
How bad of a bonk did I actually get? I'm still fine. We're still good. Just for the sake of it. I remember, like, in previous playthroughs, I'm like, I just want light side things. Just to see what you can get. You can fully go top light or top dark before you leave Terrace. So much so that the little points are honestly irrelevant. Do we have the star map for Tatooine now? Star map, Kashyyyk. Kashyyyk. Not Tatooine. Why did I say Tatooine? This is like the farthest thing from Tatooine.
Got something on.
You know anything about this place?
Oh, I know plenty about Kashyyyk. Chances are, by the time I finish telling you about it all, you would have found out for yourself. It should be enough for me to tell you that there's kilometer after kilometer of trees on this planet. The deeper you go, the more dangerous it gets. If you're smart, you stay on top with the Wookiees. And that's about all I got.
Pretty straightforward, and we already have the star map, so what's it matter?
How can I help?
Ah. When we last talked, you said you needed time to think. So?
You've been patient with me, haven't you? I suppose you deserve an answer. But you have to understand how difficult this is for me to say.
I think so.
With all my training, I should be able to control myself better than this. But you're not like anything I expected. You're not like any man I've ever met before. I find myself watching you when I don't need to. I'm thinking about you when I don't want to. It isn't supposed to be like this.
do we pursue? Yes. What's it supposed to be like?
I don't know. It shouldn't be so hard not to think of you. It should be easy not to think of you. I should have discipline. Jedi discipline. Every time I try to call on all my teachings to calm myself, they fail me. You have such power, such passion. I don't know if it's due to the bond between us, but I'm drawn to you.
Are you interested? Sorry, Bastila, that starship won't fly. I ain't interested. Are you interested in me or in my ability to use the Force?
The Force is a part of you, as is your power. But that's not what attracted me to you. It's more than that. Maybe it's the bond we share. It gives us a certain intimacy. If I could, I would return to Dantooine. I need to be away from this bond of ours. I need to weaken it. I need to be anywhere but near you. But Malak must be stopped. My own feelings are nothing when compared to that. Yet I know this could affect the sake of our mission if it's not resolved. I can't let that happen.
Give in to your feelings. If you have something to say, just say it. You can leave if you have to. But I don't feel anything for you. If you have something to say, just say it.
What I've been trying to tell you is that I've reached a decision, but this is not the proper place for this discussion. I think we should have some privacy for this. We can talk about this the next time we return to the Ebon Hawk.
Well, I guess we'll see what happens next time on the Ebon Hawk. We have a stowaway. Do you have any advice?
Stop bothering me with your questions.
Okay.
How can I help?
Let me go. Yeah. And now we begin the slow climb. Well, nope, we can't go to the Ebon Hawk yet. We gotta resolve the situation at the fucking Wookiee base. And then we can see what Bastila has to say. If only there wasn't so much goddamn running involved. But there is. There always is. What's my melee shield doing? I have 3 more uses on it. That one is deflects energy electrical, sonic cold heat and electrical. This one's energy, sonic, and electrical. So a Sif one's probably the one I want to be grabbing next. Hi, monkeys. Just because something might happen as we're going. Happen as we're going. I'm not just gonna skip it. Like we haven't been ambushed 15 times by the same sand people, you know? Hiccup. Well, Kashyyyk's taken care of. I got dark side points for telling a computer what it wanted to hear. Because it obviously wanted me to choose dark side things. Which is annoying. I guess I should have argued with it and posed the threat of it turning off the damn thing so then we couldn't get the star map. Because why would it accept light side things? And if it breaks, everything's bad and broken forever, and that's like not something I want to rely upon. Turn right or left. Basket up to the right. Okay. And I guess you're leaving your hut with just what you have on your back there, Jolie? Alrighty then. You do you, I guess. I can run at an angle if I press Z. Who does this help? I don't know. This is an interesting corpse. It has weird, like, stuff. Oh. Hello, Gorwookin. Why do you look damaged? I should have followed the will of Chundar. Now I will face his wrath, you say. Force choke. And if that doesn't work, whirlwind. Or even if it does work, whirlwind. You're fucking screwed, buddy. Oh. That's unfortunate for you. They're on their shit. You're stasis and also stuck in a whirlwind. You poor little idiots. Please don't shoot at someone who is using a lightsaber. It's just a bad idea. Thank you, Bastila. Thank you for the free sneak attack. Oh, and he's stunned. Jesus Christ. Casters are casting. This ain't even fair anymore. Would have been nice if I found that button earlier. All it took was me getting mad at Jolie for not spending any points on spells. Bastila was like doing stuff though, so I wasn't like mad at her for it. I had no reason to be. Come on, you. No, you don't want to? Alright, I guess they had nothing of value. Raise the basket. Oh, there's a cutscene. It shows the basket raising. Just to like, check our bases. See if the loot bodies are suddenly lootable now that we've entered and left the area. They are not. And I have no sound. Quiet lightsabers. Distressing. But now I can spin them more often. Without feeling bad about it. So there should currently be stuff going on at the Wookiee base. Pardon me. Hi there, Choral. Why should I follow you? Something's wrong. Okay. He brought us directly here. Father, I have Baka's blade. Jundar, so what? I have the hilt. Zalbar, stop fighting. You tell him, Big Z. I don't know what to do. Chundar's been telling me things and he makes sense. Dude, he's selling your people into slavery. What the fuck are you talking about? Do you have to fight? Talk it through. Could we work together? It is better just to side with your father. Convince them, avoid needless slaughter. Sure, and you don't want to kill your family. Jundar says fuck off and die. You're right. Everyone else? Well, I guess we also have flanking Wookiees, don't we? Alright. Well, I guess some fatalities are to be expected. Those two are set to spin. Those two are set to spin. Didn't work on that one. I want to leave your fight alone. So I'll just choke out the Zerkus. Seems like a good idea to me. And then I'll help Bastila because I feel like she has slightly less... No. I'll help Jolie. He has less physical ability. Jundar, that's a very dangerous option you've chosen. Good push, Jolie. Don't touch me. No, no, we're attacking that guy. I don't want to be responsible for Chundar's stuff. They're all very sorry. What are you gonna do about the slavers? They're gonna turn very xenophobic. Don't do that. That's a bad thing. What are you gonna do now, Zalbar? He's gonna honor his life debt and follow me. I see. I have questions about Kashyyyk. Could they wait? Alright, guess it's time I'm leaving. Zalbar wants Baka's sword. Yeah, sure. He's giving his son Baka's sword. Alright, Bastila, I'll meet you at the Ebonuk. I don't think you have much else on your mind. Right now, though, Zalbar, I think you probably want to fight to take your home back, right? Do you already have Baka's blade? Oh, it's a one-hander. But thank God. And it's upgradable. It's honestly probably a good thing just to have. Blah blah blah. It'll be, damn, 13 to 23. 4 to 14. You're getting a plus 10 to damage on this, Zalbar? Fuck. You hit hard. A Wookiee, but still. That's a lot. Melee mastery, power attack mastery, the beginnings of flurry. Or more HP! Give you flurry, because why not? Even I leveled up. I thought Jolie leveled up. Persuasion, cannon, continue. Repair, get better at. Thus far, I've not found a locked door that can really stop me. I have Force Wave. We must say goodbye to the spin. And hello to the— oh shit, they all died at once. Chundar's bowcaster. Are you upgradable? Blah blah blah. No, but it's good. Alright. Now that the Wookiees are, freed, they are proceeding to kill every motherfucker in range, so this is gonna be interesting. And they're all gonna be really happy with me. Except for maybe the, Wookiees I'm about to go tell the, slaver story to. Just sheer curiosity, what would that sword do in my hands? Because I'm also quite good with melee weapons. He just has a standard plus 14 to hit, with nothing. 12 to 22 is still not bad. That thing's a beast. This one. Why is my green lightsaber suddenly weaker? It was dealing equivalent damage. It's got the same plus to hit, though. So I guess it's right? Weird. Roar, I can't do the W and R shit. Don't want you here. You recognize this bolt casing?
This will end in sadness.
Oh, it's his. How did you get it? Wanted to ask you about Kashyyyk. I didn't make any claims. But we're here now, I guess, because I can't back out. I know you had a reason to kill Roar. The Holder of the Lost will decide his fate. I'm that guy. Hope for a return to power. I'm a friend. Can I ask you some questions? Very distracted on Roar going missing. And you can't tell me when he went missing? Go over who they were? I see. So it sounds to me like Roar was enslaving Wookiees. The white Wookiee there got wind of it, took him out. And this Wookiee was one of their either friends or students. You know whose bolt casing this is? You better be sure, fool. I found it on your hero's cry. I found it on Roar's body. Roar was dealing with slavers. Do you know anything about this? Shut up, all you say are lies. So then what do you have to say with this? I want to go over it before again. Go over who they were. Just the greatest. Very well. I know you had a reason. It's only for the Holder of Laws to decide. I see. Well, I guess we'll go speak to the Holder of Laws. And let the... Is it this way or the other way? It's this way. Holder of Laws. I will try to send things in your favor. If you are, in fact, the Holder of Laws, Rars, you have business. Do you know whose bolt casing this is? Found it on Rar's corpse. He did something dumb enough to get caught. Is there no alternative to death as punishment? Were there any mitigating factors that they need to be aware of? Jarek, are you not going to say anything in your own defense? He's trying to let the other person be a hero, but no, fuck this, they were slaving. I'm not gonna let you do it. Roar was dealing with slavers. No heroes. No. He dealt with slavers. The datapad I found on his corpse proves it. What reward? Also, by the way, it's basically, oh, they were totally a piece of shit. Go free. But heroes, shut up. Here's your reward. What reward? You get a third of Rarar's estate. And he was very wealthy after dealing with slavers. Is anything happening now? Goodbye. I got 400 credits. And that's it. He's very wealthy. 400 whole credits worth. That was like less than half of a game of Pazak against a Rhodian. But oh well. I guess the scale of wealthy might be slightly different to Wookiees. Okie dokie. Already looted that. Now people are willing to talk to me. Is there like a Wookiee merchant somewhere? That'd be nice, cause I don't think the Zerka Corp's gonna be in a very good spot to sell me things. Yeah, this is really Chundar's fault for trying to fucking smack me in the head. It was a very bad call. They tried to talk. They really did. Kind of floats with his run.
What?
Big thing over there. Blah. Did I just run back inside? When did that happen? You're allowed in and out. One of only a select few outsiders. Yay, I restored xenophobia to the Wookiees. Now they'll proceed to hide in their trees and not talk with anyone. It'll be another decade before one of them even looks at a shirt. Man. Given the alternative was slaving, it's really kind of fucked either way you slice it out. Map. What's the other way? Zerka docks that way. Basket to the Shadowlands over there, so everything over there is not gonna help. We gotta go this way. Well, on the positive, maybe that one Zerka officer and his people will be up here and we can just get their things the old-fashioned way. Star map number 2 acquired. Karf's Sons on Korriban. I guess we can just go there. Mixed results I'm expecting, but We have business there. I'm still bummed out about my droid just immediately dying. It needed to be my anti-bug thing, and it didn't do. Journal entry added item lost? Journal. Canderous. Talking about shit. He wants to have a private conversation. Something's happening on Manan. Meh. Rewarded for doing things. I have no idea what happened. People are dying. So like for the most part, I think I can just let them do this. It's a bunch of Wookiees. And I get XP for it. Free med pack. Go army of 4 Wookiees. Kick ass take names. Anything to say about yourselves, Zalway? You have a lot to learn. Why do you request to take the sword? He plans on returning and then leading his people. Sorry we can't stay longer. Wish you well. Let's get going. Anything else? Anything? You know anything about Kashyyyk? Not as much as he would like. Wonder if you can help me with a problem. Oh wow, you're back to that shit. Okay, we'll talk later. Now can I loot the body like I wanted to? Thank you. Anything happening inside the actual building? The crate that has things in it. Weird. Well, the random Wookiee that was lying there isn't there anymore. I sincerely hope nobody sends me to Kashyyyk in the future for anything. Because I just don't think that they're gonna be very, yeah. It take me so long to kill like 3 guys. Just face tanking it. Honestly impressive. Grenade! I actually got him before I reached him. Good for you guys. I can't loot these. Any dialogue? Nope. Alrighty then. And look at that, second recording's coming in at right about 2 hours. Footlocker that I can break into, you say?
Problem. Got it.
Hell yeah. Interface visor.
No problem. Got it.
What does this interface visor do? Makes you better at computer stimulations and security. Ebon Hawk, why do you have side guns if I never see them used? I saw those big blasters over there. Admittedly, they are in a terrible place given your ship construction. Back on the ship. You have any new dialogue?
Yeah, what do you...
Yes. Mandalorian War.
We fought against the Republic forces for some time, over the course of many battles. At the start, they were not much of a threat to speak of. But once the Jedi Revan took charge, things began to turn against us. The Republic fleets began to use more than just basic tactics. Feints, counterattacks, mass deceptions. Revan was a genius on the field. Revan abandoned worlds of their defenders so that others would be too fortified to strike, and was willing to make sacrifices in order to advance goals. And in the end, Revan proved too much for us.
But what about the Sith?
The Sith had gone, retreated into their empire. They sealed themselves off from the rest of the galaxy. We thought it would be centuries before they'd come back. It's amazing that they could rebuild their fleet so fast. But at the time, it looked like the galaxy was in our grasp. I still remember that final battle in the skies above Malachor 5. The two fleets filling the space around it, outshining the stars.
What happened in the battle?
It was not your ships, or your men, or your vaunted fight for freedom that won this, the final battle of the war. It was by the actions of one person, the Jedi Revan, that you prevailed. His strategies and tactics defeated the best of us. Even Mandalore himself was taken aback by the ferocity of his attacks, the tenacity of his defenses, and the subtleties of his plans. He fought us to a standstill, and then began pushing back. We really didn't have a chance.
Why didn't you retreat?
It was what we had wanted all along, in a way. We wanted to fight the best, in a battle that would be remembered for centuries. And we did. And Revan won. I don't hold a grudge against Revan, and neither do any of my people. It was the greatest moment of my life to be in that battle. If Revan had been a Mandalorian, nothing in the galaxy would have stopped us. But wishing for the past to be different is useless. Better look to the future, as we should now. We'll talk more later, I think. Is there something else you want to know?
That's all for now.
Your choice.
Do my fancy things give me repair? Demolition security awareness. No. Interface band. Computer use demolition security. Interface visor. Computer use demolition security. Awareness. Security demolition. It's awareness. Nothing for repairs. Sad. Now that we're here, though. Sigil is +1, +1d6. Attack bonus 1 keen. What does keen mean? Volatile blade that can cause surprising amounts of damage. Opila. 3 damage with 2d6 extra damage. The other one's a +1, +1d6. This is a +1 plus keen. Which I don't quite know what it means. But I'll take it. Grey Dragon Pearl is a +3, +2. Bondar is 25% chance to stun. I have a lot of magic stuns now. We don't need extra damage. Well, we do, but not like that. Salmon is just a +3 to hit. Robot's a +1, +1. I have a +1, +1. Can you just have 2 damage? No. But Juhani can. My armor fully upgraded. Vastal's armor is fully upgraded. Kylo Norad's armor, which is Karf's armor, fully upgraded. Gun. Nothing new. Melee. Bacchus blade. It's got a thing. Not currently using this sword. So shove it into Bacchus. Massive criticals. An extra plus versus droids for some reason. Okie dokie. Think we're as good as we're gonna get. You have a part 2, Candace?
Yeah, what do you... The war we had with the Republic was supposed to be the most glorious battle in our history. But it was a very costly one. I guess we didn't think of how much we could lose in it.
How much did you lose in it?
There weren't many of us after that last battle. Mandalore himself was killed at the hands of the Jedi Revan. The best of us could not defeat him. After that last battle, those of us that survived were stripped of our weapons, our armor, and our basilisks. Revan's forces destroyed them while we were forced to watch. Those who hadn't fled earlier were left with nothing to call their own. No weapons, no armor, only the honor of having fought in the battle we just lost. For many, this was not enough. While the rest of us were sent into exile on the Outer Rim, they tried to relive the old days, raiding worlds. They're nothing more than bandits now.
And you eventually came to Terrace.
Yeah, I came to Terrace. And forcing for Davik was not stimulating. The gangs on Terrace and Davik's rivals were trash. They give no thrill in battle, no honor or glory in defeating them. It was like stepping on bugs. I sought worthy challenges, but the best that Terrace could offer were nothing to me. But I think now, with you, I may finally find opponents worth fighting.
And I stick you in the cargo bay. You are a worthy companion.
Maybe later I'll tell you more about what it was like to work for Davik. For now, though, we should get on with our lives. Is there something else you want to know?
He's legit telling me his entire life story.
Your choice.
Like it's systematic. As a child, and then moving on. I found some Mandalorian battle armor. You want it? 21 as compared to 19, so your AC will go up. It's the best armor we have right now. You feel better? Back in the blue.
Yeah, what are you?
No extra part. HK.
Statement.
I'm gonna try.
Affirmative. Request.
Let's do this.
Statement. Now close the...
I failed. Dragon.
No.
I failed. Dragon.
What are you doing? Remove the arc wrench. Remove the arc wrench. Medic. Supplication.
We'll do this later.
As you...
Alright. Let's go asking everybody. Oh, Jolie's actually gonna have shit. Zalbar, now that we're on the ship, want to say anything about yourself? You saw more than I wanted to. Yeah, all that's stuff we just had the conversation in the Blaster Fire run.
Yes.
Anything new?
I was...
Remembering Taris. Sorry, Johanny.
No, it's alright. I think I'm over the worst of it. I apologize again for lashing out at you. It was not your fault. It was a horrible place to have to live. At least in the lower cities where the non-humans tended to get relegated. Living for years in a place with no sun, living off the trash dropped from the upper levels, and the meager pay doing back-breaking labor.
And those rat ghouls.
There was always the danger of rat ghouls coming up from the sewers, or more mundane predators living and working in the area. My family and I struggled each and every day to make something of our lives. But we could only go so far. Taxes from the corrupt government, more fees from the gangs controlling the streets, and whatever was left paying for what food and medical supplies we could afford.
And nobody would help you?
And of course, there was the constant bigotry and hate from the more affluent and human citizens, lording their wealth over us living below. Every once in a while, a rich human would come down through the lower levels with his droid entourage just to see how the wildlife lived, and laughed at the mockeries that were our successes. But I have come to meet many decent humans in my travels since those days. Indeed, some of the greatest people I have ever met are human.
Like who?
The Jedi who encouraged me to join the Order. The one who was with the group going to fight the Mandalorians.
She was human. I am sorry. I am getting away from my point. If there even was one. Sometimes I curse the day my parents fled to Taris. But then again, if they had not, I would not be where I am today.
Fled? Fled from where?
Another story for another time. For now, we must continue our own epic. To save the galaxy, if we can. How may I be of a...
Wanna talk?
What is it?
Your past. Are you doing alright?
I have been doing well, I suppose. As well as I can. But I am more interested in you right now. Do not mistake me. It is just that, even though we have traveled together for a while, it seems I know next to nothing about you personally.
What do you want to know?
We have been traveling together since Dantooine, but I know nothing of you before that. Would you humor me and tell me a little bit about yourself?
The greatest story the galaxy's ever told. It's not very interesting. What is there to tell?
Your job, your childhood, your life? I am sorry if I am making you uncomfortable. I will fully understand if you choose not to answer.
No, it's alright.
I greatly appreciate your taking the time to talk to me. How did you come to be on Dantooine? Besides the obvious, of course.
I was in the Republic fleet that was destroyed over Taris.
Taris. It always seems to come back to Taris for me. I am sorry. I get distracted. What did you do before that?
I was a specialist within the Republic fleet.
A life in the army. Not my career of choice, though. We KOTOR cannot seem to adjust to regimented organizations like the military. But I have heard that it appeals to males of your species. Fighting? Defending? That is what we as Jedi seem to be called upon to do. Perhaps we are not as unalike as I had previously thought. But again, I seem to be wasting your time with my carrying on. I apologize. I have been watching you for some time. I wonder if you have noticed. I have been thinking of how far I had fallen, and how you exemplify the code of the Jedi. I find myself ashamed.
I really don't think I exemplify their code. Ashamed?
That I had so easily fallen to the dark side, that I could convince myself that by injuring my master, I became a great force of evil in the galaxy, for my pride, my hubris, for the inner rage that all of my species feels. Sometimes I wish that I had not been born this way.
You have nothing to be ashamed of.
I am sorry. I start to talk, thinking about how you stay strong to the path of virtue and justice, and I find myself whining again about my own inadequacies. The Council would be proud to see that you had learned your lessons so well. How may I be of assistance?
You want to talk?
What is it?
Your past.
Well, I mentioned before that my parents had fled to Taris. Perhaps I can tell you about that.
Sure thing. Please do.
In the early days of the Mandalorian War, there had been fighting closer to the Outer Rim worlds.
And your people were in that region?
KOTOR was there, yes. My people had a great reputation as warriors, and that appealed to the Mandalore version of honor.
Checks out.
They sought to test themselves against us, I think. Test themselves by bombing our world, slaughtering my people while they slept or while they ran.
How did it happen?
They swooped down from space across the world, firing at anything that moved. They used ships in space to destroy all orbital facilities and bombard the surface. We did resist, and in spite of their violent attack, we did stave them off for quite a while. But in the end, we were doomed.
Why did the Republic not help?
We were not members of the Republic.
There.
KOTOR was beyond the edge of the Republic, in the Outer Rim. And besides, they could not have known. Our interstellar communications were the first things the Mandalores hit. All other short-range communicators were jammed. We were on our own. We knew what was coming. We had fought the Mandalorians in the first war against Exar Kun and the Sith. We knew there would be no mercy for us. The most we could do was pack the few of our people who survived onto what few ships remained and send them off into space as fast as they could. Most did not make it.
What about your family?
My parents carried me as a baby with them and were lucky enough to escape. They fled as far as they were able and eventually settled on Taris. They could stand running no further, I think. But Taris was a horrible choice. Dominated by humans, intolerant of other species, it made everyday life unnecessarily hard.
How did you cope?
My father turned to stimulants. He spent much of his time in local bars and dives. But we are warriors. It runs through our blood. And when he was on stims, he became foolish. He let his warrior nature get the best of him. So he would get intoxicated, and he would fight. And finally, one day, he would die.
How so?
Killed by a man who provoked him into a fight and killed him like an animal. I am sorry. I cannot talk about this any longer right now. How may I be?
Wanna talk?
What is...
Nothing. That might have been the setup for her personal quest. T3, you still don't give a shit about anything? No spikes? No talking? Alright. Just doesn't care. Oh yeah, mission exists. She just cares about me getting a tech land to Griff, right? I need to remember to do that at the start of the next recording.
Hey there.
Talk about your router. Security spike?
Sorry.
Nope.
Hey there. Maybe if we...
Well, we got him 3 tech lands without killing any monkey. If we need more, he's screwed.
Yeah, what do you...
Nothing additional? So you're probably also set up for your personal quest.
Statement.
Yours is passive and I can't do that thing. One more try. I tried. I'll get it eventually. Oh yeah, Jolie.
Got something on your mind?
You know anything about Kashyyyk? Too much.
Got something on...
Can you make a healing kit?
I suppose I could whip up... Not to say that you... Got something on...
Can you make more healing kit?
Got something on you.
How about you make a healing kit?
How many could you possibly need?
A lot more than I have. I have 1. You have a stowaway. You have nothing to talk about. Alright. I'll just assume that means your personal quest is set up. I just gotta figure out where I want to go to get all these personal quests out of the way. Quick save. Carf.
What do you need?
Want to talk?
Talk about...
He wants to find his kit. You, however, want to talk.
How can I help?
You have something you want to say to me?
Yes. I promised you an answer when we reached the Ebon Hawk, didn't I? But I'm afraid you won't like it. We should have some privacy for this. You're stronger than I am, and there's no point in telling me otherwise. You will be a great Jedi, I think. I hope. In some ways you make me feel weak, like I'm caught up in the wake of our destiny. But at the same time you make me feel stronger, more alive.
You're not that bad yourself.
I realize now these feelings are part of the bond we share. The Jedi Council surely realized this. They knew my loyalty to the doctrines of our order would be tested on this mission. By facing and overcoming my feelings for you, I've learned a valuable lesson about control and the dangers of emotion. This is an important step in understanding the Force. I'm sorry if this is not what you wanted to hear, but I felt that it was important you know our infatuation was nothing more than a result of our powerful bond.
You're rationalizing. Scared to face the truth.
You're the one who can't face the truth. Malak has to be stopped. How can I do that if I let myself be blinded by my feelings for you?
We're going to stop him. But we're gonna do it together.
You mean it, don't you? But how can I be sure you're not making a mistake? I have to resist. I have to be strong for both of us.
You don't always have to be. Try it just this once.
But I can't. Malak will...
Kisses.
Oh my. We shouldn't have done that. It was wrong. The Jedi are not allowed to fall in love.
I didn't feel that wrong.
It was a moment of weakness. When I kissed you, we shouldn't have. I'm sorry. No, I know we both wanted it, but we shouldn't have given in to our desire. We're Jedi. We can't act like this. Not now. Not while we still have to deal with Malak. I'm sorry. I don't blame you, but it was a mistake. I have to get out of here before somebody sees us together.
Journal entry added. That's just the dialogue. Nothing more needs to be said, blah blah blah. Everything's going great. Of course, she ran away to the fucking cockpit, where she knows I have to go to. Like, oh, happened to see you here, huh?
How can I help?
Let's not mince words. What just happened?
We've already been over this. It was a moment of weakness, a stumble brought on by unbridled passions. But my emotions are firmly in check once more. We need to stay focused on stopping Darth Malak, and I want the others to stay focused as well. I don't want them to get suspicious and start gossiping about our little encounter. So until our mission is over, we need to act with discretion. We shouldn't speak of this anymore. Not until Malak is defeated.
She's not screaming, but she's screaming.
How can I help? Then I...
Okay. Real quick. We got the star map. So then things are gonna happen in the world.
Calo Nord is dead, Lord Malak. He has failed in his mission. Forgive me.
The penalty for failure is death, Admiral Kareth. But the failure was Calo's, not yours. You may rise.
Shall I hire another bounty hunter, Lord Malak?
No mere bounty hunter can stand against a Jedi. I shall not make the same mistake again. My apprentice, Darth Brandon, shall take care of our young Jedi.
Oh no, not Darth Brandon. Why'd you do that? What possible purpose? He's insecure. He's gotta feel strong.
Find Bastila and bring her to me, alive, if possible.
As you command, Master.
Like, you killed a tech operator for no good reason, dude. He has a job. Sorry, pardon me, Zelmer. Just to double check.
Yeah, what are you?
Nothing at this time. I feel like these two are set up for their have something happen and get drawn into it encounters. So I realized that Juhani's wearing night robes, and I didn't give her the master robes, and I now feel bad about that. Increase your charisma. You only heal yourself. There's nothing else you do. Master Force Jump? I'm sorry? Did I throw it? No, when an opponent at range is targeted with a standard lightsaber melee attack, the Guardian closes the distance almost instantly and also receives +4 to hit. Oh. So they can just fucking be there. Okay, I understand. Essentially, it's a one-way dash. Oh, you have a lot of things. Well, just because I like not dying, get heal. And then we'll worry about the others as we get them. Interesting move, though. Must say. Oh, and because you're a guardian, you get an extra bonus things with lightsabers. Remember. And also, apparently a lot of feats. Be really good against droids. It'll be silly whenever we find a droid. On the path to be more strong. Only good at using med kits. Blah, blah, blah. Even more HP, you say? Yes. +2 demolition. Who even put that there? Someone's having a laugh. He's gonna be using power attack anyway, so get it.
What?
I probably have some crap to sell this guy to. Oh.
The color of a mesh under the sky.
I'm here to ignore me.
Los efforts en la liste. Es rekande kosten daarvoor. En daar is Lara sure.
Achua Penki, Yun Patisa, Tichubaji Kunka Naga, Kingu.
What's going on, Suvin?
Human act in Tinkatune.
Los efforts en la liste.
Think you guys better leave. Or what, you'll force us? Or I'll ask you again, very politely.
Hava, Yun Patisa.
Los efforts en
Tong Hitwama Ak Inkotune. Portong Him Ki Mulira Kun Kin.
Oh yeah, I got wave. I can actually do shit. So, what do those Trandoshans want?
Ichuta, Yun Patisa, Tong Itwamaji, Human Act in Ikatu Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Agi Ki Mu.
They want his shit. And since the exchange is down, he doesn't really have as many people stopping. Questions? Anything else in the Trandoshans? Nope. Okie dokie. Anything else to sell? Environmental bastion armor, you say? Along with restocking the skeleton that I bought because I thought it was your best item. You're 100% immune to cold, fire, and sonic damage, huh? That's a lot. Very one assault blade. Are you also upgradable? Of course you are. It's a standard +2. It's got an extra 2 to 12, 2d6 damage. Assault gun. Heavy weapon upgradable. Ion X. Deals an extra d10 physical for reasons unknowable to gods. Okay. And then the rest of the stuff is stuff you already had? Yes. Varanguin stuff. Stun ray, disruptor, flamethrower, droid shield. Very heavy plating. Things I don't do. The blade's scary. It's very expensive though. And that's immunity to anything elemental. That's a lot. That's a whole lot. And you won't give me any money in Pazak. Damn. Well, I have a whole bunch of bowcasters for some reason. I have no reason to have those. I have no reason to have this. I have no reason to have these. This is already done. Take it. That's done. Take it. These are done. Take it. I guess I've decided I'm not using these, so take it. Random ass longsword. No. I need that one. Random vibroblade. No, I have better things. Same for the sword. That would be that, but this is now just better. It's an attack plus... It's a +3 sword. Jesus Christ. I might give that to Canderous, actually. Now that I think on it. Random red lightsaber. Nothing special. Get rid of it. Random blue lightsaber. Nothing special. Get rid of it. Random purple saber. Nothing special. Get rid of it. This is a minefield. Because I'm terrified. I'll sell him something important. Really, I should rip out the crystals that aren't red. And keep them, because A, they're worth more. And B, I have a million red ones. But I don't want to do that for some reason. I'll keep a second short saber. Bendex blaster. I don't remember if I unmodified it, so I'll keep it for now. Random Mandalorian blasters, they just are bad compared to the things we already have. This is probably just better. That's probably just the betterest. Random ion rifle that can't do anything, go away. 4 random bowcasters. Jundaris is just a bowcaster, unupgradable. It's better than normal, but it's still just a rifle, basically. That one at least is upgradable. But it's not good. Random disruptor rifle. Sonic blaster. Repeating blaster. That one's upgradable. These things are very good, but there's only 2 things that might be using a rifle, and the one that HK has is actually very good. You want to buy the random datapads? Have fun. I don't need them in my inventory. And then the rest of that's probably stuff I should leave there. And now I have almost 30k. If I wanted this environmental armor, I could have it. They'd basically be immune to... Yes. But that kind of sort of feels like cheating. Even more than that. If this was anything other than just stealth, I would buy this. But it's just stealth. Do I want the assault blade? I feel like I might. But the only one that would use it at this point is Zelbar. So, no. We'll just leave it as is. His inventory did, however, get serious improvements after grabbing that Star Forge chart star map. I know what I do. Anyway, I guess I just have enough money to buy things whenever I get a Korriban. That's not a bad thing. I could also double back to Dantooine, or I could get those gloves. Gotta go get those gloves. +3 to all saves? That's a lot. I don't know why I insist upon using this route. It's not efficient. It's like a muscle memory thing, just taking over each time.
How can I help?
We left the ship. Do you have anything to say? No. Alright. Real quick, before I end the recording. Heading to Tatooine. And getting attacked.
Incoming fighters.
Why did I take 3 shots? Should be right in front of me. Well, there's my cursor. Terrifying each time. But one part, I think that this is one of the places that if you just step off the Ebon Hawk, people can talk to you. So if I grab the people most likely to have an interaction, then that helps. So definitely not Karf. I think Bastilas is done. So let's add... and missions is done as well. So let's do Juhani and Canderous. Nobody immediately. I know Dantooine has an immediate one. Ah, yeah, the thing that happened on Kashyyyk. That's terrible. Buying things. Oh yeah, I forgot he had this. I mean, it's just a +5. It's not bad. By any means. You have anything that helps with repair? Nope. All saves +3 and a random +1 to dex. I like not getting my ass kicked. It will lower my strength, which isn't good. But I shouldn't get mind wiped, which I think matters a lot. Turns my damage down from 9 to 23 to 8 to 22. How will I cope? I might give Bastila the gauntlets then. See, I'm now trying to stop myself from being in a clearing mindset. I want to just go to Dantooine with, like, everyone. To see if I can get a cutscene to happen with them. Here, I'll compromise. I'll travel to Dantooine now. And then before we do everything else, the next time, we'll just do that. See if anybody else has anything else they want to do. And we weren't attacked. Hooray! Why'd you move?
How can I help?
What's up?
Then I...
Whatever. Okie dokie. I apologize. Oh, I did a fucky wucky. This one's 2.5 hours long. I'm sorry. Whoops. The saving stations just aren't that neat. And people talk a lot. But oh well. Next time we'll see if we can't get these people to have a random encounter. But until then, take care. See you next time.